Two guys who looked like they'd rather be anywhere else. I could hear them telling Fabian he needed to leave. There was some scuffling in the hallway, raised voices. My mom and I stood in the kitchen, not speaking, just listening. Finally, it went quiet. My phone buzzed with a text from the security team saying they'd removed him from the building and called the police because he'd become physical. Apparently, he'd shoved one of the guards when they tried to escort him out. Mom and I just looked at each other. This was getting dangerous. She suggested I come stay with them for a while, but that felt like letting him win somehow. This was my home. I didn't want to be chased out of it. Instead, I finally did what I should have done days ago. I filed for a restraining order. The process was surprisingly straightforward. I had the recording, security footage of multiple incidents, text messages, emails, and witnesses. Mom stayed another night, and Dad came over the next day to install one of those Ring doorbell cameras as extra security. They were worried, and honestly, so was I. This wasn't the Fabian I thought I knew. Or maybe it was, and I just hadn't seen it before. 4 days passed quietly. No texts, no calls, no unexpected visitors. I started to relax a little, to feel like maybe it was over. I went to work, stopped at the grocery store on the way home. Normal, everyday things. I even went to dinner with Julia and some other friends, though I was careful not to post anything on social media about where we were going. Then yesterday, I came home to find a manila envelope that had been slipped under my door. No name, no address, just a blank envelope. Inside was a handwritten letter from Fabian, 12 pages long, detailing everything he claimed to love about me, every memory he cherished, every plan he'd had for our future. The last page was different. The handwriting got messier, more aggressive. He wrote that if he couldn't have me, he'd make sure no one would want me, that he had videos of me that would be embarrassing if they got out, that he knew things about my dad's business that could cause problems. I felt sick reading it. There were no compromising videos, we'd never made any, but the threat itself was violating. And whatever he thought he knew about my dad's business was probably either made up or misunderstood. Still, the fact that he'd resort to threats,